Any hunts for me today?
Yes, a very rare creature has appeared. I fashion its skin into vessels that hold substances no other material can safely contain.
Sign me up. Where do I go?
Not just where, but when. It is a nocturnal creature. It will be at the peak of its power and speed. So take great care.
I will. Thanks.
The one possessed of great power has arrived. The thread of your life is wound so tightly
I'd put a sniper here. He'd keep an eye on everything. You damn well better come back time.
An interesting idea, but he tells me it won't work.
Or when he struts I got something even better.
We can turn this into a part of his. He may...
Need a pile on crystals.
You're no fun.
I was hoping to save up enough this year to buy one or two. As an investment?
In a go.
We can wait to refurbish it, but it'll only get worse in the meantime.
We can't afford that.
Never a dull moment.
Doesn't it bother you?
Me? If I got nothing to do with it. Have you seen how rusted it's become?
Shit. I thought it was fine.
Still know that bow trader?
The guy's been dead since March.
I didn't know.
I found the monster and gave it a hiding. Literally.
Excellent. I'll be able to make skin vessels capable of holding powerful agents that can be used against the infected.
I'm ready for more. Anything you need hunted?
I do. Your most dangerous prey yet. The creature I've been telling you about? It's been located.
And it has something you need.
Indeed. Its hair possesses qualities most rare. Miraculous, even. But that's besides the point now. Remember the GRE island? The one where you trapped the virals for me? It's there, lurking at night. And Aiden, you can't kill it.
Wait, can't? Or shouldn't?
Either. Listen to me. There is no fair fight with that creature. It will tear you apart. Your only chance is to lure it into the trap and box it in before it can lay a claw on you. If that happens...
Don't worry. I can handle this thing.
dream about this one lifeguard?
Some people are calling themselves crystal brokers these days. Helping those buy, sell, and trade crystals.
Not old enough.
Sounds like
Wish I had been.
I thought it was fine.
We can wait to refurbish it, but it'll only get worse in the meantime.
We can't afford that.
But we have to. Let's patch up as much as we can right now. Have you seen how rusted it's become?
Shit. I thought it was fine.
We can wait to refurbish it, but it'll only get worse in the meantime.
We can't afford that.
Patch up as
Sweet
much-
weapon you got there, Aiden. Is it new? I never believed the Night Runners were real. Just fairy tales, if you ask me.
Here I am. Told you I could handle that thing.
Aiden, I'm sorry I asked that of you. I was worried sick, but thank you. I'll be able to help so many people once supply brings me the samples.
Speaking of which, how's Harlan's father? Any news?
As a matter of fact, yes. The parasites have been completely eliminated.
That's great to hear. I was worried.
As was I. Outcomes like this are not guaranteed, but we are thankful when they happen.
Yep. And what do you have for me now? More hunting? Trapping?
Actually, there is one more matter to attend to.
What can I do for you?
Not for me, for Corvus. He is waiting out in the garden to speak to you.
Corvus? Wondered where Mr. Tall, Dark, and Surly was lurking.
Yes, well, out in the garden. Please, see him. I have a rather complicated potion to formulate right now.
If you say so.
We must celebrate. Come.
What's this all about, Corvus? You're friendly all of a sudden.
I'm in a good mood. It's time to celebrate.
What are we celebrating exactly?
I will tell you if you...
Well, I want to know what we're drinking to first.
And spoil the surprise? Drink, Aiden. I invite you.
Fine. Be that way, but I'm not in a drinking mood.
You shame me by refusing to drink with me. But you shame me all the time, do you not, Pilgrim?
Well, what? Okay, what's this celebration all about?
Your hunts are finished. You will leave and never come back. To that, we drink.
Leaving? Says who? It's not like you're gonna go on hunts for the Baba. I thought that was beneath you.
No, you are beneath me. Always mocking me. Never showing respect. But that will soon all be in the past. Drink.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Such insolence.
Okay, Corvus, you've clearly got something on your mind. What's this celebration really all about?
You have been a thorn in my side since you first came here. You are coming between me and the Baba. She grows willful. You threaten all we have.
And what exactly do you have? Been wondering about that.
A delicate balance. That is what. We are bound to each other. To the death.
You don't act like soulmates to me.
Whelp. Your time is nearly up.
I don't know what your problem is, Corvus, but I'm out of here.
And now, your surprise. You will not just be leaving this place, but this world. I will send you to your grave.
Oh, finally, a direct threat. It's about time, Corvus.
Dog. You think you're a great hunter, eliminating powerful beasts. Powerful, yes, but mindless. How, I wonder, would you fare against one such as me?
Ooh, it sounds like you're calling me out.
Oh, I am, dog. I will have your head.
I'm not afraid of you, but I think the Baba is. I might just be doing her a favor by putting you down.
You have mocked me for the last time. Die, whelp! Enjoy this.
I thought Corvus would be next through that door.
Corvus just tried to kill me. Why? Did you know that was gonna happen?
Yes. No. I I did not control Corvus. I was his prisoner.
Hey, what?
The robbery I mentioned, he staged it so that I would be obliged to him, offer him money to protect me. He quickly began demanding more and more payment and threatening me if I tried to leave or have him arrested. I couldn't leave. Too many of my customers depend on me. And he had to stay to ensure I wouldn't turn him in.
Yeah, bound till death. That's what he meant. But what does any of this have to do with me?
The hunt made me realize that you could face Corvus and survive.
You set me up.
I couldn't think of anything else to do. I knew you would prevail. You saved me. I'm indebted to you.
You owe me nothing.
Perhaps. But please take this. May it serve you well.
That's mighty impressive.
I know you think I am a charlatan, but I was a pharmacist in the military. My remedies are real. I just cloak them in a bit of mysticism because the old ways appeal to my customers. White lab coats are hardly a comfort to people these days.
Yeah, that's true.
So thank you. Come back again. I'll keep the shop stocked with whatever you need.
Okay then. I'll see you soon, Baba.
The one possessed of great power has arrived. The thread of your life is wound so tightly round this city. I hope you use your powers wisely in the end. You know what lies ahead, don't you?
I hear this place sells yellow pigments I can use.
Let me guess. Love and great wealth.
Is that what you wish for? I sense greater things. I can feel the energy field around you.
Energy field? What are you, a magnet?
Maybe I am. I was one of the few survivors of the bombings. The chemicals affected me greatly. And ever since, the powers I gained have been hard to comprehend by the common mortal.
Oh, of course. The chemicals gave you special powers, and now you can see my future. This should be good.
The past, the present, the future. These don't matter. Why don't you do something for me first?
What do you need?
3 kings.
Kings?
I have 1, but 3 of them are missing. This was meant to be, but now the time has come for the kings to return to me.
Those chemicals really did affect you. Your mind, that is.
So, the time is not yet right. Fate's hand cannot be forced, but your destiny awaits. You'll feel the energy pulse in your veins.
So, how do I find these kings?
It is they who will find you.
Okay, so how do I recognize them?
If you decide to begin this journey, you'll find the first king on the table.
But on the table, Oh, you mean playing cards?
I mean kings. This one found me, the other 3 will find you. You must trust in this, and yourself.
Hey, watch out! There's wet paint all over the place. Ever since I started listening to Free People's Radio first thing in the morning, the days have seemed brighter.
Sweet weapon you got there, Aiden. Is it new?
I take back everything I said about you, Pilgrim. You really helped us out there with the radio.
Staring at me.
Thank you. Hey, stop staring at me.
Would you get out of here, please?
They strung me up! Won't someone help BK?
Hey, you got a problem?
I'll call the PKs if you don't leave me alone.
So I hear Frank guided you over the radio. Man, that was courageous of you.
Aren't you tempted to take a bath?
I dreamt once that there was a huge bathtub in the middle of the town.
Till today, I thought our chances against renegades were pretty good. Fuck me, people will always complain. We're alive, and that's what counts.
Thanks, man.
World, and you're being so thoughtless.
Who are you talking about?
Who do you think? Plants. The gifts from nature that surround you, of course. You don't even notice them. But if they hadn't found a way, you'd surely have noticed their absence.
Found what way?
To survive the pollution we forced upon them. You're such an ignoramus, like most people. He'll be going soon. Don't worry.
The pollution?
Yeah, the chemicals we, people, dropped on them. The chemicals we polluted the soil with.
That's why nothing grows in the earth?
You're not from the city, are you? Yes. The soil is so polluted that nothing can grow in it.
And when you think about it, it is impressive how nature always, finds a way.
It is. It is impressive indeed. People have tried different things. We lacked food, it caused chaos. Starvation brings the worst out in people. But the plants, they're so much better than people. When we were killing each other for the last of the supplies, plants went to seed and just started growing where they could. In a way, nature took back what was taken from her.
Why rooftops?
The soil on the roofs was purer. Must have been the rain that diluted and washed away the chemicals. It rained more frequently back then. But now, when there's less rain, they're going to have to make tough choices again.
What do you mean?
See these crops? Corn, cucumbers, wheat. They need more water than they're getting. We're doing our best to irrigate them, but it's not easy when our own supplies are dwindling. So, less water-demanding species are taking over. Tomatoes, beans, squash. But that creates another problem.
What's that?
They establish deep root systems which can start damaging the structures of buildings. Obviously, that would directly impact our own survival.
So, think it's gonna be us or them?
I'm pretty sure it's going to be them.
Ever since I started listening to Free People's Radio first thing in the morning...
The naked woman. I need to find the naked woman.
Psst, what? Who are you looking for?
That's the problem. I don't remember. Mon Dieu, I knew I should have stopped after that first pint of cider. I put a box of glitter in one of my scarecrows. But which one?
You make scarecrows? I thought this was an art workshop.
Making scarecrows is art. They're very much in demand. And I'm good at designing them. People call me the Scarecrow Queen. I cater to individual needs. You want a scarecrow cowboy? A hot-looking scarecrow? Maybe Count Dracula to guard your veggies? I even created a replica of a woman's dead husband for her. You name it, Gabrielle's can make it.
Why did you put glitter in a scarecrow?
I was planning to use it for a special order. A sweet unicorn scarecrow for a sweet little girl. This glitter cost me a fortune, and I wanted to hide it somewhere safe, but now I can't remember which one of my babies I picked.
Maybe I could find it for you.
All I remember is that there was a naked woman and a tree. Somehow the scarecrow is above them.
Man, you must have been wasted.
What are you implying, young man? I know what I saw. A naked lady and a tree. They'll lead you to my scarecrow, if you're open-minded enough.
Sweet weapon you got there, Aiden. Is it new?
Hey, that graffiti on the wall, that's the naked woman. And the tree. Gabrielle's scarecrow must be around here somewhere.
Choice.
Looks like they're doing okay then.
Every ear, Mina. Each and every fucking ear.
You seem to know a lot about crops.
It's strange that someone would put a reading chair next to a scarecrow. And whatever used to grow here seems dead.
Quite a lot of land.
Oh, and here's the glitter. One little girl's gonna be pleased. Here's your glitter, Gabrielle.
Oh, thank you, young man. Here, take this for your trouble.
Your scarecrow wasn't doing a good job. Wasn't protecting any crops, and there was a reading chair next to it.
A reading chair? Then it was doing the job it was designed for. Keeping someone company. It's what most people use them for these days.
No kidding.
Would you like me to make a scarecrow for you?
Yes, please. Would you use glitter on it too?
Oh, don't be silly. I'm taking this very seriously. Come back later and see if you like it.
He got me! I am
Ready
out
for
of
the
here!
bull? Get the horns.
Through tunnels? It's not a secret, is it? You gotta tell me. I need to...
good condition.
Check my stuff out!
Shame. I can use the loot. I got a feeling we're getting ourselves into trouble. Yeah, we have.
Hey, you. You came from beyond the walls. How did you get in? Did you climb over or through tunnels? It's not a secret, is it? You gotta tell me. I need to know.
I came through the tunnels.
Oh, the tunnels? Which tunnel? I thought they were impassable. One of the military ones, or one from the old mining district? Don't tell me it was the subway. That'd be too easy.
I didn't even know there were so many. I have no clue. Someone guided me over the radio.
So, our defenses have been breached. Interesting.
So, are there other ways in and out of the city?
I don't know. There shouldn't be. The point of the walls was to make it impossible to get in. I'm too old to try again anyway.
You've tried before?
Yeah, after they were built. I wanted to return home, but I was stuck here like so many others. After a while, I realized it was safer here than out there. So, it worked out, I guess. I had nobody to go back to anyway.
Your defenses?
The walls. Why did you go through the tunnel? Because you couldn't climb the walls. I was brought here, along with others, to help build the walls. Wasn't easy, believe me. Although, the ancient foundations helped. See, the plot of the walls mostly follows the historic medieval ones.
You said you were brought here. From where?
A small mining town in the north. You wouldn't know it. I meant to go back there as soon as possible, but I couldn't because of the wall I helped build. Ironic, huh? Then later I learned that my town had been wiped out. But hey, at least I have a new home. Sure, maybe being a caretaker at the school isn't everyone's idea of a dream job. But for me, I'm around people, and it's peaceful. Most of the time. So I guess Villador is my hometown now. Surrounded by the walls I helped build.
Why were the walls built in the first place?
That's the funny part. They were meant to keep the infected in. Keep them from spreading. Only everyone soon discovered that it became even worse out there. So something that was supposed to confine the danger to the city ended up protecting us from the danger outside. It was in the spring of 2022. We were done by September. There were even rumors the powers that be were planning to destroy Villador after the walls were done. Ironic, isn't it, that instead Villador is one of the few cities left standing. Sometimes I get the strange feeling stones know better what to protect than the people who pile them on top of each other.
Fuck me, people will always complain. We're alive, and that's what counts. Sweet weapon you got there, Aiden. Is it new?
Hear me? Scat! Skedaddle! Get away!
Hey, little guy. Where are your parents?
I'm not little.
Okay, sure. What are you doing here alone?
I'm on an important mission.
Oh, a mission, huh? All right, what kind of mission?
Secret mission, of course. Super secret. And I ain't telling you.
Would you tell me if I offered to help?
I don't need any help. But if you gotta know, I'm fetching food for my parents. I do it all the time. No biggie.
Seems dangerous. Couldn't your parents at least come with you?
Nope. Like I said, no biggie. I can handle it. I can handle anything.
Hey, listen, you're incredibly brave, but I'd really like to help.
I suppose I could bring you on board. Heck, I could even pay you. How's that?
So now kids are hiring me. Why not? What are your orders, sir?
There's a shop on West Horizon Lane, just before you hit the chemical zone. I was loading backpacks with food when those nasties showed up and chased me out. Bring me those backpacks, and I'll give you a super weapon. My dad's weapon.
So, the mission's to get food for your parents.
Yeah, that's right. And you can deliver it to our home. We live on the edge of the chemical zone. Only place where my parents are safe.
It'd be best to get the backpacks at night, when the infected aren't around.
Sure, if you say so. I don't know. But you'll do it, right?
I can't promise anything. We'll see.
Ah, okay. Well, see you soon, hopefully.
What's wrong?
I think a bee stung me. Damn it.
Okay, sit down.
Authorized to detect anyone showing
Yep, here are the backpacks. Time to go feed that family.
He's here! Finally! Did you get the supplies?
Hey, listen. Those two... You are aware that you have...
You talking about my parents?
Well, that is... Those are your parents?
That's what I said, isn't it? Mum, Dad, look who's here. I told you he wouldn't take the food and run. I know you're hungry.
Right. Here.
Awesome. Thanks. Here, Mum. Here, Dad. Enjoy. Bye now. See you tomorrow. Don't worry, I'll be back to feed you again. And here you go. This is the super weapon. My dad won't be needing it anymore. Thanks again. My parents are also grateful, as you can see.
Bizarre folks would talk to us more. This feud is silly. We all want peace.
My goods put everyone else's to shame. PK's gonna envy your purchases, that's for sure.
A renegade goes to the doctor. Don't bother me. I'm thinking. Well, then at least share what you're thinking
Can't
about.
imagine this thing once sailed at sea.
Smells nice. What is it? Oil.
I'd rather save things with lubricant, but who's got lubricant?
What the hell? Got the best stuff on the
I couldn't refuse.
Wouldn't it be better to give everyone a weapon just to keep? And what would I do?
It was your idea.
Be free to do some honest
Forget it.
Recently, I had the honor of getting chewed out by
Gotta tell you something. Just don't get offended.
Ever think about joining the now?
Supply can't be beat. Selection. Am I holding it right?
That'll do.
Remember,
What'd you make theirs?
top value but no
Tell
debt.
anyone. Scout's honor. We make weapons. Artillery shells. Today, when one of those went off, chances against renegades were pretty good. Now, I'm sure.
So, got him?
They got away. But I don't think those were renegades.
I was starting to think something had happened to you. Hadn't heard from you in so long.
Not the first time we're doing this. We'll be fine.
Twice.